Christian Duke, StrengthAddicts.com, brought to you courtesy of IronMagLabs.com. So I just want to go ahead and throw a quick kudos out to PJ Braun, owner of Blackstone Labs, because, you know, after all the fallout and after everything's been said and done, I saw a video from him sort of clarifying the whole issue with Jason Genova. And, you know, I'll be honest with you, I thought he was going to cut him. I thought he was going to, you know, banish him from Blackstone, um, you know, have nothing to do with him, condemn him, and just wash his hands of the whole thing and walk away. But he didn't do that, and he was very, very clear that he does not condone what Jason said. In fact, he was very clear that he condemned what Jason said. He said he was going to talk to him and to his mom, and while he did not say that Jason would not be going to the Olympia with Blackstone, he said that he was going to address it. Honestly, guys, you know, the things that Jason says are infuriating and cross so many lines. But like I said in my original video, you have to understand that you're not dealing with someone like myself or like yourself. You're dealing with someone who has admitted to having learning disabilities and possibly other disabilities. He is not retarded. He is not crazy. He is not a bad person. He is just someone that is dealing with disabilities. And unfortunately, many of the people that follow him, many of the people that carry out his Order 66s, they are the bad people. Not all of them, but many of them are bad people. If they're, you know, doing Order 66s and wreaking havoc on people's social media, making threats against family members of people on social media, hacking websites of people on social media, they're not good people. But Jason is a good person. I believe Jason. I've never met Jason, but I believe Jason's a good person. I just think he's, you know, unfortunately not been blessed like the vast majority of us. And I think that, yes, it's okay to be infuriated, but at the same time, we have to put things into context. This video is mainly to give kudos to PJ Braun, who I do believe is probably under a lot of pressure, both from Blackstone Labs as well as the fitness industry, to finally, you know, break ties with Jason Genova. If you remove PJ Braun from the equation, Jason would not have the position in the fitness industry. He would be a vlogger with a lot of hits, but he would not have the position that he has in the fitness industry. He would not be doing collaborations with Cody Montgomery, or, you know, people like Seth Ferrocci would know who he is, or he wouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have Karen Yoakum, who's a fucking goddess, like, you know what I mean, and a very talented competitor and a pro, you know, coaching him. I mean, this is just a reality. These things would not happen for him. So the reality is that I think he did right by not abandoning him. You know what I mean? Because that, to me, would have been very, very sad. Very, very sad. And I think PJ is probably the only person in the fitness industry that is actually helping him and not using him. You know what I mean? Like when people say, like, oh, you know, Jason is a columnist in our magazine. Like, really? Really? And, you know, and Jason wears your t-shirts. Like, see, to me, honestly, and what are you giving Jason for that? Are you paying Jason? What are you doing for him for that? You know what I'm saying? But PJ's actually helping him. PJ actually cares about him. You know, I mean, I feel that, you know. I'm a pretty good judge of character. You know, I've interviewed probably thousands of people by now. I've been doing this for over 10 years. Know a lot of people in the fitness industry. A lot of people. Know a lot of dirt on a lot of people. More people than I care to know about. Because sometimes, like, I'll talk to someone backstage and I know shit about them that they had no idea. You know, sometimes it's things that I just, you know, like one guy, well, one guy likes to hunt wild game, and some of the, like, what they call prize game, you know, like travel to other countries, you know what I mean, to like kill elephants and shit. And I want to like slam his head into a wall, but I can't, because see, I know this on the down low through people that I trust. And if I say anything, then they're blown, you know what I mean? And then what am I going to do? A lawyer, like, attacking someone? I can't do that. I want to do that, but I can't do that because I know that if I do that, it's going to hurt my license and it's going to hurt my record, which I have none, and it's going to make me look terrible. But I just hate the fact that, this person would go overseas to like shoot an elephant, you know what I mean, or shoot a tiger or something. It's legal, but it's immoral as fuck, at least as far as I'm concerned. The point is, guys, is that like I know a lot of people in the fitness industry, and I know a lot of things about people in the fitness industry. Like I said, some things I wish I didn't know, and I know that PJ Braun cares about Jason Genova, like really cares about him, and really protects him, and really wants to do right by him. And I know he will take, Jason to task in the sense that he will talk to him, not yell at him or belittle him or humiliate him, but try to really express to him in no uncertain terms that what he did and what he said was wrong, and that he needs to try to be a better person. That's how I would deal with someone like Jason, and I know that's how PJ will.